Chapter 10 Showbots. On Friday, Hammy's classroom was filled with robots. Ryan Riley got to present his first. He had made a hockey player robot called the Puck Monster. Ryan set his robot on the table in front of the class. It held a walkie stick. He shoots! He scores! Cried Ryan as the robot shot a mini puck into a mini Wildcat net. Nina North went next. One time I got in trouble for bringing my boogie box to school, she said. But it's okay to have a dancing robot in class now. Meet the dancing queen. Music went out as Nina switched on her robot and it spun, shook, and twirled. Dance along with us, cried Nina, and the whole class boogied, even Miss Miso. Then Max walked to the head of the class. Her robot was hidden under a white cloth. Introducing Ultra GoBot, said Max as she ripped off the cloth. She can kick a ball past anyone. See if you can stop Ultra GoBot. Max shifted the robot toward the class and placed a mini soccer ball in front of it. The kids held up their hands as the robot kicked the ball. Hammy caught the ball in midair and everyone clapped. Nice save, Henry, said Miss Miso. Why don't you go next? Hammy tossed the ball back to Max. Then he carried his robot and the tray to the front of the class. Here we have finished the jigsaw puzzle, Hammy began. Everybody likes to put puzzles together, but who likes to take them apart? The class shouted their answers. Not me. Me neither. Hammy held his robot up, and the class quieted down. Meet the puzzle buster, said Henry as he put the robot by the puzzle and pressed the button. The robot lifted the puzzle up like a forklift, and the pieces broke apart. The class cheered wildly for Henry. Would you make a puzzle buster for our classroom? Asked Miss Miso. We could sure use one. Henry's face lit up. Of course I will. And this time, Henry didn't mind doing extra homework because this means he'll get to work with handbots again. And that was totally magical. Chapter 1 Wide Awake. Henry haggled back, wiggled from under his covers, and gazed at the twinkling stars. He heard their slippers whisk down the hallway. They stopped in front of Henry's door. Too excited to sleep? Dad asked. Henry turned around. Yeah, way too excited, he said. In the morning, Henry's class was going on a field trip to the Space Center, which had Wildcat ships and maybe even aliens. Have you ever been to space, Dad? Henry asked. Then sat down and said, Only in my dreams. Henry crawled under the covers as Dad handed him a stuffed green alien. Maybe you'll space travel in your dreams tonight, Dad said. Henry yawned. If I ever fall asleep. Dad pushed the Henry hair out of his eyes. Pretend you're sleeping in space, he said. Henry shut his eyes and imagined floating in space. Dad stood up and whispered, Night, night, spaceman. Henry rolled over. Night, Astro Dad, he said before falling asleep. Chapter 2. Meep, Meep. Henry and his best friend, Doolittle, were the first ones on the bus. Guess what? Last night I spied an alien spaceship in the sky, Dooley said. Henry's eyes widened. No way! Dooley nodded and said, Well, I'm pretty sure, because it had a searchlight and was moving really fast. Henry whipped out his spy's notebook. Possible alien spaceship sight from Doolittle's house, he spoke as he wrote. A girl's head popped up over the back of her seat. It was Miss Maplethorpe. Are you two talking about aliens? She asked. The boys looked at each other. Maybe, said Henry. Matt smiled slyly. Do you even believe in them? The boys rolled their eyes. Of course we do, said Dooley. We can't be the only planet with life forms. Matt smirked and asked, But how can you be sure? Because scientists are looking for extraterrestrial life every day, said Dooley. Matt hung her elbows over the seat. But has a real alien ever landed on Earth? She asked. Then Henry had an idea. We can ask the experts at the Space Center. Matt smiled mischievously. You never know. Maybe I'm an expert on aliens. She joked. Meep, meep. Chapter 3. Space Spies. The Space Center had 3 domes that looked like planets. A telescope stepped out from the top of one of the domes. It's so futuristic, exclaimed Henry. Billy nodded and said, I'll bet you can see a bajillion stars through that telescope. Matt popped up over her seat again. Or a bajillion aliens, she said. The boys laughed.